Back again for another week.
Oh yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm Carl.
Michael.
Dave.
And you're probably not listening to Defecast.
Yes.
So last week was my week, waiting. Dave kicked us off the week before that with Kroll, which
AKA not that great.
AKA never watching again.
Stop putting it down.
Shitting in the mouth of Dave's childhood. So
We'll just skip right over Waiting Kid, just keep shitting on Kroll. Until your next turn.
which brings us down.
Brings us down to a good week because both movies sucked. We all hated Waiting last week.
Well, we've got you on recording saying otherwise.
Saying going, yeah.
Well, I got the benefit of the doubt because no one listens.
I fucking will be. Bring it up. Alright, so this week, Michael's choice.
My
and
turn.
Michael's choice is...
Oh, God.
Are you going to set it up first? Are you going to like tease us? Or are you just going to jam it in there?
It's
Well,
not mainstream. It's
you-
a movie
you
called
two-
Penises.
You two, I was outside having a cigarette and you two were fucking whispering to
You
each
already,
other.
you already told us that we have to read.
I
and
dropped
it's
a
like-
hint saying, I hope you guys fucking love subtitles.
Yeah.
You two started whispering to each other like two little fucking
Yeah.
schoolgirls. I want to know what conclusion you came to. Also, keep in mind that while I was out there, you could have just peeked into my fucking bag and had a look.
Yeah, but we're
No, we're
stand-up
honourable.
guys.
No, you're not.
Yeah, honourable.
Well, no, we really are.
So, what conclusion did you come to?
Well, what did you say?
I thought it was Emily.
That's a French film?
That's a French film.
French,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is
So-
fucking fantastic.
That's a good movie.
I might actually pick that one.
Okay, well, it's
Damn
not
it.
that. And I
Have you got more than one movie in that bag?
No, just one.
Well,
Okay, damn it. Oh no, good. Because I was just thinking if you had more than one, and Emily was one of them. I might actually pick that one. Damn it.
No, I think I like to think I know you pretty well.
German porn.
Yeah.
Nine! I know what that means already. I don't have to read.
9 dicks, right?
Nine! Scheiße!
So it's probably if it's got subtitles, I'm thinking it's got to be a really fucked up film.
Oh, good on you.
Oops. Really got to be a really fucked up film. Foreign. And I'm leaning towards Japanese just because it's really out there. But then I know you've been watching a few. Was it Russian or something?
I don't think I've ever seen a Russian movie. Oh, wait, no, I have. I watched Night Watch
Yeah.
and Day Watch. That was years
I
ago.
really want to know what it is. So fucking
Yeah,
get
what
to
is
the
it?
point.
What is it? I have no idea. All I know is I got to fucking read.
Taking a trip to Korea to watch Oldboy.
Asian. No.
Korea.
Oldboy. I started watching that. I think you gave it to me.
I've got no idea.
No, I might have given it to you like digitally.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Oldboy is. I've never even
It's
heard of
actually
it.
I'm interested to watch it. I think when you first gave it to me, which was quite a while ago
yeah.
now, I don't think I was ready.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I had the appreciation for movies that I do now.
Okay. Well, I'll set it up for
Bit of an
Dave.
oxymoron.
Well, how much do you remember of it?
Oldboy?
I remember it opens with a guy in a police station or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll set it up for the both.
yeah, set it up.
Basically, this guy, bit of a drunk sort of dad, kind of like doesn't really, I don't know. Let's just say he's drunk. Starts off the movie drunk anyway. He gets kidnapped just out of fucking nowhere and is in prison for 20 years, I believe it is, and is just suddenly released for he doesn't know why. That's pretty much all I'm going to say.
What did you do to get in there?
That's the whole point of the movie.
Oh,
like
okay.
he wants to find out why he was held captive for so long. And
They just like the look of him. And it's like
I like you, boy.
that ass.
So yeah, that's
He's Oldboy.
that's pretty much all I'm going to say about
You're
it. 'cause
Oldboy.
the rest of it is it's
And what,
quite
so
a fucking trip.
The film is him figuring out.
Yeah, why he was imprisoned and
So it's like the Hangover.
kinda in a weird way.
Is
With
Mike,
subtitles.
does
One hell of a bender.
does Mike Tyson punch him?
No.
Damn it.
So yeah, fucking old boy.
When was it made?
Oh shit, I actually can't remember.
Do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, that'd be
Oh
great.
boy, do you know who directed it?
A Korean guy. I've actually watched a few of his movies, and I'm actually quite a fan.
Old boy, aka Old Boy.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
2003.
Does it really say AKA Oldboy?
Yeah, but it's like BOI.
Yeah.
2003.
It's not that
Min
old.
Sik Chow is Daesu O.
I had a feeling it was going to be something that was like, I don't know, I thought like an older movie. I feel you'd pick like an 80s movie or something for some reason.
Oh, gone with a bit of a theme this week. Budget was $3 million. So,
Yeah.
what was Kroll? Did we work it out? Did it work out? Did it work out to be
$5.
$3 million?
It's fucking $5.
Oh, that would be fucking excellent.
Look up the budget for Kroll, but you'd have to adjust for inflation and shit.
Ah, Kroll. I'm sure it was like 27.
Oh yeah, it was no, wasn't it like
27
$16
million
or
or
$17
something?
million or some
Yeah.
shit?
Holy shit.
I think Dave's starting to feel a bit worse.
Okay. Budget 27 million
27
estimated. But yeah, but it doesn't say if that's adjusted. That was 1983.
Yeah, so that would be more.
Yeah, that'd be even more anyway.
Oh fuck! Opening weekend made $5.5 million, grossing $16.5 million. So it didn't even make
Didn't
back
make
its
its budget, yeah.
budget.
Wow.
Wow, that's
That's why you never saw a sequel there.
That's terrible.
God. Third fucking episode and we're still talking about
I'm
Kroll.
still talking about Kroll. Let's just fucking
Yes, I win! I fucking win!
Kroll cast.
Oh god.
All right, so going back to Oldboy,
Yep.
who directed this?
I can't remember his name. Fucking it's a Korean name. I'm not too good with those. He's I've watched a few of his movies and they're fucking amazing. He did another one. I'm pretty sure it was him. He directed I Saw the Devil, which is
Don't you over there? Direct.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it now.
And I believe he directed Mysteries of Murder. I could be wrong in that one, which is also another fucking phenomenal film.
It doesn't have director.
Really?
No, there it goes. Chan Wook Park.
That's right, yeah. Click on his name. I'm pretty sure he did Mysteries of Murder.
Mysteries of Murder. When was Mysteries of Murder made? Here we go.
Oh, I think it was older.
The Handmaid, Rose, Reborn, Stroker, Day Trip, 60 Seconds of Solitude and Year Zero, Night Fishing, Thirst, Homicide Ball, but that's okay. Sympathy for Lady Vengeance,
Oh, wow,
3
he
dot
didn't-
dot dot Extremes,
Yeah,
Oldboy.
Oldboy is actually
Pure
part of a
Moon.
trilogy. It's called the Vengeance Trilogy or something.
Oh, okay.
I believe, yeah, like Sympathy for Lady Vengeance
So,
and
he's
Mr.
got,
Vengeance.
he's got
Is it the first part?
quite a few.
Technically, it's the second one in there, but
Going stretching back to
I actually haven't watched the other ones, to be honest.
92. He's got more writing credits than he does directing.
mm.
He's got 17 movies that
I
he's
believe
directed and 18 that he's written.
Go up. Yeah, he directed Stoker.
Which was?
Movie with Nicole Kidman, Mia Wasikowska, and the dude that played Ozymandias in Watchmen. I can't remember his name.
David Orr.
Matthew Good, I believe his
Yeah,
name is.
Matthew Good.
Yeah, that's
Why
a
the
fucking mad
fuck
movie.
didn't you pick that? We wouldn't have to read.
Believe me, man, you wouldn't want to watch that at this time of night.
Its budget was 12 million.
But yeah, that's another good movie.
Alright, well, old boy, let's
Let's do this monster.
how long does it go for? It's not like it's gonna matter.
Details there, mate.
The magic of editing.
Funnily enough,
It's
I
just
could
gonna
just look
sound-
at the director on the back of the DVD case.
And there you go.
Approximate running time, 120 minutes.
There you go, 2 hours.
All right. We will
Two
see
bits.
you in 2 hours.
Well, not really.
No, you'll hear us. If you're listening.
Yeah.
Alright, shut up and put it on.
All right.
Alright, and we're back. 2 hours later.
That was certainly something, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Fair enough.
All jokes aside, man,
I'll let you two go for it.
that was the most boring movie I've ever watched. And I don't mean the sense of like I wasn't engaged, like just I wasn't engaged. It was fucking boring. Like, had no emotional investment in it whatsoever. And it was like everything. When he got out, when they like released him, and you're seeing that chick, I don't know. It was just like you're focusing on her. So I'm like, it's his daughter, and then it was like the hypnosis before that too. I'm like, He's obviously hypnotised. The only twist I could see is that she was hypnotised too. You know, but I was like, fuck, man, that was... Yeah. That was...
A little fucked up too. it was like...
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I just don't have words for it, man. I was just so... fucking... Yeah, like I didn't feel engaged by it whatsoever. Like I didn't know. I think it was the level of not knowing why he was in there in the first place. Not even having an inkling.
Yeah.
Like if they gave you a little bit of an inkling as to why he might be in there, I think it might have captured me a bit more. But I was just kind of like, no, like, is he imagining this? Sort of? And then I'm just like, no, it's not. It's not too wild. If someone was imagining it, you'd think it'd be a little bit more wilder. But, yeah, I was just like, this is... But yeah. Don't have any words for it. Worse than Kroll.
Oh, wow. Big call.
I was going to say, I thought Kroll was better, but I'm biased. Is that the benchmark? Is that the...
I think we reached a new benchmark tonight. Or I did.
Yeah, oh, look, you know, each to his own, but fuck. Jesus.
What made you like it so much?
I don't know, I just love the story. Like, unlike you, I didn't see the twist coming at all.
Like that it's his daughter?
Yeah, it was the whole mystery of the thing. Like,
Yeah.
to me, like, because you were saying you have no idea why he's in that room.
Yeah.
Neither does he. So
Yeah.
you're sort of in the same boat.
I get that. Like, you're kind of going on that journey with him.
Yeah.
Put it this way, dude. I was in and out of sleep for it, and I woke up right as... what's the villains, dude? I can't remember their names, not because I was asleep, but because they're just odd names.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the main guy, Daisuo.
Was his daughter.
I think I picked that pretty early because I'm just like, I'm used to watching movies now, and it's like, you give somebody a name, they're gonna mean something somehow. So I was just like, one, she would be around the same age as his daughter. Two, they're focusing on her.
Yeah, they threw that misdirection though at the beginning where they were like, she's in Sweden or Switzerland, I think. It was like these foster parents and shit, and I was like, okay, there you go, that's it. And plus, like the fact that like the mum got killed, and like he got framed for her, I just assumed that she was like off.
Well, why I think I naturally called bullshit on the Sweden thing, almost immediately, because I was like, there was no lead to it. There was nothing. It was just kind of like, it was implied, it's like, help me find where my daughter's at. And then it's just like, cut to this old lady. Oh yeah, your daughter's here. And it just explains it all. And I'm just kind of like, that's his daughter.
Yeah.
They're not going to just throw that off screen. Like, it's like killing a main character off screen and just saying, oh, Captain America, yeah, someone shot him. Sorry. Like, and not showing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like having a gun and not firing it, basically.
Well, they did kind of put a stop to it when, like, she offers to call Switzerland, saying, you know, do you want to call them and talk to her and shit? And he just sort of walks off. He's like, no, I don't want to do any of that.
No, I didn't feel like I was just kind of like that would be. He's too driven on revenge.
Yeah.
That it's like, yeah, daughters, to him anyway, it's like, I want to find fucking who's done this to me, then I'll find my daughter.
Yeah.
Did you get a sense of like a ghetto Daredevil scene in that hallway?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
that's what I told
definitely.
you.
Very Daredevil.
Yeah, that's
very
Daredevil. Yeah.
There was one shot in the start that I really, really liked, that I thought was good. It was a one shot where he's in the phone booth.
Yeah.
And it starts off with him, just a static shot, like him fucking in the phone booth talking. and then it just starts moving as he goes around. It turns into a crane shot. I was like, that was really good.
Yeah, I like that shot.
The movement in it, but then like going from that to, it was almost like going to a fucking close up to a wide,
and then it just fucking.
Yeah, I was like, that was really good.
Yeah.
So his brother-in-law. That was his brother-in-law, right?
No, school friend.
School friend.
That was one thing that I didn't really get, and I don't know if this is like, if they meant it or whatever, but he looked about as young as his daughter. That villain dude.
Was that the friend in the
To
phone
me.
booth at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was the same guy. He just
That-
got fatter.
Right.
That's what threw me through a little bit, is that the villain guy looked extremely young to me, and I'm like, they don't look like, they look like...
Well, I think he's meant to be younger than Stacey.
I knew that he's
Like,
supposed
not a lot younger.
Yeah, but I'm like, you would think...
He would have aged.
Yeah, you would have aged a bit,
Yeah.
but...
That's just the Asian genes, man. They're
Yeah.
fucking... yeah.
I think because I wasn't so engaged with it, I could read it very easily. Like that guy losing his hand. And I'm like, that's a setup. I'm like, I don't know, for some reason I was just like, this is how I pieced it together. I was like, that hand looked like it's been cut very cleanly. Like, it was... I'm
like no struggle there,
obviously it was
sort
a
of
prop,
thing. Yeah.
But I'm just like... I know, and then when you see him again, they're talking, like him and the main guy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this seems fishy. It seems very fishy. And they're in his prison cell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this doesn't seem right. Like, it seems like a setup. Yeah, so I was just like, that's...
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't know, to me, first time I watched it, I was like confused as all hell. I was like, what the fuck's going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like, I was engaged. I think that was the big difference. Like, but I get engaged in shit real easily.
Yeah.
Like, even with Kroll, wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but I was still engaged. I get sucked into shit so fucking easily. It's ridiculous. Having said that, I still think Oldboy on its own is a fantastic film. But, you know, opinions and whatever.
No, well, yeah, that's a film. Like, we had this with Kroll.
Yeah. Well, we've had this with fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, don't get me started on Blade Runner.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I understand it. There are some movies that I watch that I'm just kind of like, I realise that this is appealing to a certain audience.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I'm just kind of like, when there's movies that are just made, like just looking at it, Waiting's got a 3.6 rate, fucking 6.8 rating.
Yeah.
Oldboy's got an 8.4.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, how the fuck, like,
yeah,
how is
It's
that?
almost like
that's
just,
why I said don't trust fucking IMDb.
It's just like because it's sort of almost arty fun. It's like going into a museum and looking at
It does.
like an art museum, and you look at stuff and you just think that's a piece of shit.
And look, it wasn't
But
It was shot in a very unique way.
connoisseurs and whatnot, they walk in there and say, "Oh, this is fantastic. I paid millions of dollars for this." And you're thinking, "Fuck."
It looks like
I wouldn't even drop the change in my wallet for this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
so it's
Yes.
And I mean, there was some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just unique sort of scenes in there, like the thing with the ant on the train, and like when he's got the fucking hammer holding up and the lion goes to him. There's some weird shit in there that could plus the budget, $3 million, you could make it seem it's bordering on art housey sort of shit, which critics fucking
they ate up.
they ate it up.
Look,
But I think it was well shot. The acting was fucking amazing to me. I loved it, and the story was just
good. I did think the acting in a few of the scenes, I thought the acting was very good.
Yeah, especially like that last fucking the climax. I thought the acting was brilliant.
I think the acting by the villain was the only acting in it.
Really?
I think the rest of it was very soap opera, and I think that's an
that could
a
very
very
much-
Asian thing.
Yeah.
Like I've
I was
seen a
going to say
lot.
it's a cultural.
I've seen quite a few Asian films now,
Yeah.
and a lot of them
The Japanese are fucking notorious
I
for
still,
it.
I can't
I take that shit in stride though.
Yeah.
I'm just like whatever.
Yeah, well, look, it's their style.
Yeah.
And it's obviously works for them. Like they, you know, like their culture, like you said, like it
Yeah.
fucking, they must eat it up. But
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of Japanese movies that I love, but I'll be the first to fucking tell you that there's overacting in that like crazy.
And look, I think I've always not liked, really deterred away from subtitle movies.
Mm.
Even more so now. Not after watching that,
Yeah.
but because it takes my eyes off of the scene.
Off the scene.
Yeah.
Of what's actually happening, and it's not because it's like I'm too lazy to read. I'm like it's taking me out of the scene. I have to watch this movie again to get the full fucking range of
Yeah,
it.
like there was a bit where that bug was crawling out of his arm or whatever, and the ant or whatever it was.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to watch what's going on, but there's some monologue happening as well.
yeah,
And I'm like, trying to read what's going on, but I'm like, fuck, I want to watch what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to be reading this.
yeah.
Yeah, I've had plenty of practice at that, so I've developed a sort of.
No, see, for me, I don't know, man. I think movies are they're like comic books. They're visually driven, and it's just so essential for me. And anything that's going to take my eyes, unless it's designed that way, unless it's shot that way to avert my eyes kind of off center of screen or something like that, then yeah, I can dig it. But not when it's subtitled movies. Even when there's just fucking subtitle, like it's an English movie and someone's got subtitles, I'll fucking turn them off. Like it's taking me out of the scene. Like I then know that I'm watching a movie. If I like, I don't know, I just want to be.
Well, the problem is
as
that
I'm
in
watching
English,
people.
You still read. Like for me, even if there's English subtitles onto an English movie,
Yeah, you still get
I still
distracted.
find myself reading the words and not watching the movie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I mean. Like it takes me out of
Yeah.
it. Like I'm like I can't get into it. Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought even at the end, like the begging and stuff, I thought the acting there was alright.
I don't know. I think it was a little bit too over the place for me. A little bit too, like you know, you said weird, like with the ant on the train.
Yeah.
And then the acting at the end, like I don't know. It just felt like there was no reasoning for any of it. Like him kind of going nuts, and then his dialogue with him going nuts. It was literally sentence for sentence, rage, sorrow, rage, sorrow, rage, sorrow, and then he cuts out his tongue. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm like,
but I just put it down to desperation.
Yeah,
Like,
desperation. And the fact that he's pretty much
it was
driven crazy.
He was going out of his mind with desperation because he wanted something. But I think what was trying to happen was that he was trying one angle, didn't work, and in that moment of being a bit psycho about it, I was like, fuck, that didn't work. All right, shit, no, I'm sorry. Look, how about I go the other way with this.
I understand it was like the desperation side of it, but going from literal sentence to sentence, it just seemed to, because I'm like, that's not, I don't know, not like I've ever seen somebody in that situation, but I'm like, I'd imagine that's not what would happen. Like if someone was fucking at their wit's end like that.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, it just felt to me, I was like, this is like the whole movie out of place. Things were very out of place. Like you said too with the hammer part, like when those little dotted lines come up to the hammer. I really thought that was pretty cool. I was like, that's fucking pretty, I was like, that's pretty funny. I wish they kind of done that a lot throughout it. They end up calling back to some shots like that, like when the villain, fucking Mr. Chow, he was talking about it all. Jewin. It's talking about all that, and you're having flashbacks of him talking to Mito.
Yeah.
And it was almost like you can see the actors are just frozen there. Like it's not a freeze frame. The actors are standing still there, and the camera whips around. I was like, that was really cool. I was like, that was a cool camera angle. But yeah, like I said, very boring on my part. Sorry, man.
No, sorry. Like I said, I kind of don't have a good track record with you. I don't think.
Nah.
And to be fair, I don't think you have one with me either.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's why we. I don't know. Either of us, we don't ever turn around and be like, "I'm not fucking watching that." Well, I think we still give it a go.
Yeah.
Like there's been quite a few where you're like, "Come and watch this with me." Like we've given each other stuff, we won't watch it. But if we're like,
if we force each other to watch it,
then we watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fucking miss from me. Sorry, dude.
It's all good.
Dave.
Yeah. No.
So, one of your in your top 10.
Yeah, definitely for me.
Yeah.
I love Oldboy.
Yeah.
Absolutely adore it. Yeah.
Like in the fives or.
No, I wouldn't say in the fives.
Yeah.
Definitely in the 10 though.
Are we going to see the number 1 or number 2 or number 3? Possibly.
I might chuck the number 1 in there, but I really doubt you guys would like it. You might. I think you've seen it.
I probably have.
Dave probably has too, but this is like nowhere near up Dave's alley. So, yeah.
Burn after reading.
Actually, you know what? No, I won't include my number 1.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what it is.
Alright.
I'll never choose it.
Yeah.
It's What's Eating Gilbert Grape. That is my favourite movie
I have
of all
seen
time.
that. I do like that movie.
That is, yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised that that's your number 1.
I don't even know if I've heard it.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? It's got Johnny Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio. What's that chick's name? She's in Natural Born Killers as well. Have you seen Natural Born Killers?
Yes. Oh fuck! It's on the tip of my tongue.
Fuck! I want to choose Natural Born Killers. That's a good movie.
I remember what's eating.
I swear it starts with a K. Pretty sure it does. Yeah, it was one of Leo's like early, really good roles.
No, Juliette Lewis.
Juliette Lewis, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of his early roles. Yeah, it's a good movie. Gilbert has the care for his brother Arnie and his obese mother, which gets in the way when love walks into his life. I do remember it. I this is going to seem weird, but I always got this and Good Will Hunting mixed up. Don't know why. Two very different movies.
I mean, the main reason that's my number 1 is because I relate to Johnny Depp's character like on a really, really, really deep level. Like it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, it hits me fucking pretty deep. So
on that.
Pretty deep.
Jesus Christ, get out! This is your house and get out.
On that though, I think that's what movies are supposed to do. Like my favourite movie of all time is Predator. And it's not like
It's because you want a dick as long as Schwarzenegger's last name.
Yeah, pretty much. No, but like like you identify with the Johnny Depp character. It's like not like I can identify with anyone in Predator, but I wanted to be people like in Predator, like the fucking commandos. Be like Dutch or be like Billy. But I think that's what movies. What's your favourite movie? Because this will go with my theory.
Scroll.
My top movie of all time, I think, and I'll choose it purely because I don't think any other movie has affected me as much as this one.
I think I know. Green Mile? Yeah.
Fuck, that is a good movie.
That is a good movie.
Look, up until that point, I won't say I don't get emotional watching movies, but up until that point I didn't, and that movie just fucking.
Have you read the book?
No.
The story?
No, just saw the movie.
But do you identify with it somehow? Like
I don't know.
Some sort of a level? Because I honestly
I mean,
think
even
that's
on its
why-
own, it's a pretty fucking emotional movie.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think it was identifying. I think it was just really well cast. The acting in it, I thought, was superb. It was just really easy to immerse myself in it.
Mm.
I didn't watch it and think I wasn't like watching, like, because there's people that are probably, you know, there'll be people that think, Graham, oh, fuck, how's that your best movie?
Fuck, dude, mine's Predator.
I know, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so
To each
I think
their
there's
own.
people that would, to each their own, like,
Yeah.
Oldboy.
But that's what that's what I was
But,
trying to say.
yeah,
like,
like I was saying, I was just really immersed in it.
Yeah.
And I just felt like, I don't know, when he's like dying and the guards are like crying, and it's
Yeah.
just like, fuck me.
yeah,
I don't know. I just felt I just felt like it was. I
yeah,
just felt affected. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Yeah,
yeah.
I just did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's why movies. That's what movies do
Well,
for
that's
me.
that's what a good movie is.
Yeah, and that's. I think it's like you got to place yourself into that somehow. Marshman identifies with like a Johnny Depp's character in Gilbert Grape.
Mm.
I identify with Commandos in Predator. Like, that's who I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And you fucking place yourself in that movie. Like, that's what our favourite movies do.
I
But
just-
then,
I think
going
it was
down
probably, the empathy side of
yeah,
having to be in that position,
yeah,
kill an innocent man,
yeah.
and not only an innocent man, someone that was
How old were you when you
Was
first
it
watched
good?
it?
In your 20s.
would have been in my 20s.
Yeah, because like it's not
It's not
terribly old.
it's
No,
late
it would've
90s.
Yeah.
Would have been in my early 20s. I didn't watch it when it came out. I watched it on DVD. Thank fuck. I would have hated to have walked out of the cinema when
99.
all had red eyes and people
But see,
were
yeah.
like, look at this dickhead. I was just like,
Yeah, so like that's what I mean. I think with movies is that then as you
what was the
those favorite movies that you have 99.
Right.
Those favorite movies that we have, I think then set up the rest of them,
Mm.
and that's what will make you those favorite movies. Like
They determine your taste.
yeah, I think that's not
I-
determine your taste, but they not because it's like oh I love
Or
all
they-
sci-fi.
They just set
But-
like a template.
Yeah,
Yes.
they set a template. So I think if you like I've noticed with my favorite movies
Mm.
are people who I want to be. Like people I like. I watch and I'm like I fucking love it so much because I could never be that person, but I can try to aspire to be it. Like I fucking set those things in my daily life. Like Predator, Dutch.
Today I'm gonna go out and kill a predator.
No, but like Dutch was like to me. I was just kind of like
I thought you were talking about your dog.
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, but like Dutch, he has this team around him that he doesn't want anyone else to infiltrate. So when Carl Weathers is like, I'm coming with you on this fucking tour, he's like, no, my team works alone. You know that. That's his family.
Mm.
And he's very hesitant to let anybody into it. And then when he goes onto it, and then he's losing family members left and right, and he still keeps going.
Yeah.
And then he finds the fucking, Predator finds him at the end. And then instead of running, he kind of stops and faces it. I'm just going, it's fucking life. Like, that's what you've got to do. Like, I know it's just a stupid action movie. No one ever has probably looked at it that way. But that's how I do, because I've watched it thousands and thousands of times since I was young.
Yeah.
That's how I identify with it. And then as I go down the list of my favourite movies, I somehow do that in a way. Like, Interstellar is one of my favourite movies, and I identify like I want to be like the Matthew McConaughey character.
Mm.
Like he's doing everything for the betterment of humankind, but
Well, he does it for
his
his family
family.
more than anything
yeah,
else.
his family more than anything. And I'm like,
Because
So
that's-
you're a big Godfather fan, or?
yeah, not really. I to be honest, I don't think I've watched all of them entirely.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've watched
I watched them all
bits and
once.
parts.
Fuck, they're good
I think,
movies.
I
Number
did
3
enjoy
can go suck a dick. But
enjoying. I remember watching them and enjoying them. I've just found a structure with movies that I really love. That's how I know I love them.
It's funny too because that gets me thinking too. I don't think Yeah, I don't think I choose Green Mile because it was, yeah, like I said, it was being affected. But as for enjoyability goes, there are movies that I enjoy watching more. Like I just thought about that when you said you've seen Predator thousands and thousands of times.
Yeah.
I think I had Ace Ventura on repeat all through my teenage years. Like, I don't think there's a movie on the planet that I've watched more than Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
I could probably tell you, first, last lines of dialogue, bits in the middle. Like I loved that movie.
Yeah. You
So
actually,
in a sense, that would probably be my favourite movie, but I always go to Green Mile. When people go, what's your favourite or your top, probably not even favourite, top movie, I just always go to Green Mile.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I think it's like that with everyone. Like there's other movies too that I'm like that as well. Like I don't just say Predator's my favourite movie because I've watched it thousands of times. It's because I know every little bit of dialogue, like you were saying with Ace Ventura, but I can watch it again and kind of with fresh eyes and just be like, fuck it, just switch off and let's just watch this.
Yeah.
And the world fucking stops spinning for an hour and change.
Yeah.
But I also get that with The Fountain you mentioned earlier. Like I think that's a fantastic film. I think it's just the cinematography and the art design of it is amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just same thing. Dialogue kind of takes me away in it, but
Yeah, I just couldn't immerse myself in that. I wanted to watch it again, but I just
The Fountain.
Yeah.
I think it's an acquired taste. That's why I was kind of hell bent on Michael watching it because I thought you would really like it. Have you watched Trainspotting?
No, I haven't.
Not Trainspotting. Fucking Requiem.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You like that?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, well, it's that director, but it's very much
Same director,
that
really?
style. Yeah, Darren
Aronofsky.
Yeah. You had the fucking DVD for a year. You didn't even look at the cover.
I did actually. I just didn't.
Didn't see that name.
No, I didn't.
Fuck.
I just saw The Fountain. I was like, I'll watch it later.
Did you guys see John Wick?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
watched that yet.
That was, to me, that was a Lucy. A great journey, but the ending just fizzled.
I can't even remember the ending. To be
Lucy.
There you go.
Yeah.
I do remember being pleasantly surprised by that movie though, because I went into it thinking this is just gonna be fucking whatever.
I
And
enjoyed the
I went
movie.
in there, I was like, this is fucking great.
That's what. That's what
Exactly
I
like
enjoyed the movie. I just hated. I just thought. It got to the end, and I thought, really, you made a movie like that, and you had that for an ending. That was like Lucy. I don't know. For me, Lucy was a great journey.
Yeah, and
but
then the
ending
end
was just like, really, wow.
Yeah, the ending was kind of like limp.
Yeah.
It was just like, like that's.
Yeah. Well, to me, John Wick went from A grade to a B grade ending. It's just like, this isn't the ending you put to that story.
God, I'm gonna have to go back to it because I really cannot remember the ending at all.
Yeah.
I just remember his dog dies and he just goes on a killing spree.
Spoilers.
It happens in like the
Spoilers.
first 20 minutes. Who cares?
I've already read fucking articles and crap on it.
Yeah. Oh, I think it was in the ads anyway. I think it was in the cinematic ads when
Yeah,
it was on at the cinema.
it's part of the fucking film description.
Yeah.
It's probably
Well, calm down.
it's probably literally the
Relax.
first line, like after his dog is murdered.
Absolutely. No
I've got it
reason
on
to
the
yell.
cover. Like it's just a dead dog,
Body
and he's standing there next to it,
calm
like sad Keanu.
See, okay, I mean, there's a dead dog there, holding a sandwich.
Whoa.
Who wakes up? Whoa.
All right. So next week,
Well,
Dave.
I mean, obviously, you give it a thumbs down.
Let's
just
sorry.
go
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
that.
Thumbs
But
down.
I think I'm kind of glad that you both hated it.
Why?
Because otherwise, if you both liked it, we'd just be sitting here circle jerking for fucking 40
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
that's probably like
yeah.
the whole point of this.
Yeah.
Is to like sort of, if we all agreed on it, then. Jesus,
Well,
what's the
that's-
fucking point?
Yeah, that's a good point to make. I think this is like.
Now, I'm not
It's
saying
like-
fucking pick movies that we're gonna
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah, no, but this is why I like doing this, because that movie, you've given it to me before. I started watching it and I turned it off.
Yeah.
I will never watch that thing on my own.
Yeah.
Same with Kroll. But
Yeah.
sit down with
Well,
you
that's
guys
exactly it, because
and I'll
it's
watch it.
movies that you want people to watch, but you know they're not going to watch it.
And you instantly regret it the
So-
second you put it on.
So this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
Where, like, I want people to see this.
Carl's the only one batting 1,000
Suck
right
it
now.
What?
Because we all like waiting. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, believe me, this next one that I've got, I think it's going to be a very hit and miss. I'm leaning more towards you not liking it.
Mm.
I'm not sure about Dave because he's such fucking
He's
a wild card.
He's a fucking enigma.
Yeah.
I'm actually contemplating picking a movie that even I haven't seen. Like, I've got it sitting at home and I haven't watched it yet. So,
I've thought of that a couple of times.
so yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, they don't have to be bad movies, but I need something to force me to watch movies outside of my taste.
Yeah.
So I get a fucking full range of,
Yeah.
that full spectrum.
At least too, if people bring it up at all, if people are going, well, you never know, or you might like stuff like that, and you can go, well, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Because I've seen stuff like that, and I wanted to.
Yeah,
stab
most
myself
of the
in
time
eye
you end up
too.
being right, because like people will be like, oh, like if someone will show you a trailer and be like, watch this, it's really good. It's a bit out of your comfort zone, but whatever. You can watch the trailer and immediately know you're not going to like it.
Yeah.
I mean, you do
Yeah,
get surprised
it's-
sometimes,
Yeah.
but most of the time, because you know what your taste is.
Yeah.
Funny you should bring that up because I was just thinking about that with fucking Kingsman. Like,
Really?
when I watched that trailer,
Yeah.
I thought this just looks like Agent Cody Banks, and then I watched it and I was like, "This is awesome!
Yeah,
like,
it's a
this
great
is
fucking
such
movie.
a fucking good movie."
Yeah.
That was
I
a
love
fun.
it.
Yeah, that was
I
a
walked-
very fun movie.
I walked out of that thing. But yeah, like I said repeatedly, I just got very Tarantino. I was so surprised to find that he had nothing to do with that movie.
Yeah,
I was just, yeah. I went there with a buddy, and we both at the part in the movie where things just go ape shit. We both looked at each other and went, "Man, is this Tarantino? Is this a Tarantino movie?" This is like,
The fact that Samuel is in it too wouldn't help.
yeah.
I think it should be wise to point out right now too that in a few weeks we'll be watching The Force Awakens,
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Are we still doing what we're planning on doing?
and we'll do a podcast for Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Well, we got the midnight session at George Street.
yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna be so fucked for work the next
Yeah.
day.
well, are you guys going to come to my place?
Yeah, I assume so.
All right. Well, then we'll just want to do it there.
Yeah, we'll have to get there a bit early.
Yeah.
It's on a Wednesday night?
So Wednesday night. So
Yeah, like that
Thursday
midnight.
morning.
Yeah,
that midnight.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have a special fucking for anyone that's listening. Hopefully the pods are up by then.
I think so. That's something I need to discuss with you after.
We'll have a special The Force Awakens because we're so fucking terribly excited for it. Well, I am. I don't know about you too.
Yeah, I'm fucking pumped.
Fucking.
I am just simply for the fact that I've always thought the first three were quite dismal, and
Meaning episode 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you kind of had me worried there for a
yeah,
second.
no,
Yeah.
oh no, fuck no, the original three as opposed to the first three. So in chronological order, I guess.
Oh, it's just man, everything with me. Just hearing the music and stuff, like, and seeing the trailer at the movies.
I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think I've seen those movies.
I've seen it. I think it was against Black Mass, but yeah, I'm so down for this.
I'm just psyched to
I
see
can't wait.
what they're doing with the fact that that there's been so many reports of them trying to steer away from CG. Like building
they've
a
built
replica of
the
fucking Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
It's just like, and the is it DD8?
BB-8.
BB-8. So
Yeah.
I'm all into
Yeah,
that.
that's practical. That's
yeah,
real.
It's
that's
real. It's
that's
not CG. It's like they actually engineered
amazing.
that shit
Yeah.
just for the movie. They come up with the idea and we thought, how are we going to engineer this and make this work so it's not
Yeah.
in front of a
Wanky.
green screen?
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Just it's gonna be. I think, like I heard the other day, it's already with pre-sales alone.
Is it
It's
10 million?
100
Oh,
million.
100 million. Shit.
100 million.
I
Just
was
with
missing a
pre-sales.
zero there.
Yeah.
what's the budget on this?
Oh, and Star Wars? I have no idea. But oh yeah. Oh, look at that laptop.
Man, we can't go 2 weeks without talking about fucking Star Wars, can we?
It's
Oh, you know, it's the season for it, man. It's the season for it.
that's kind of a
I was-
valid point. No?
Next movie I'm picking is fucking Empire Strikes Back, alright?
Here we go.
We're not allowed to
175
pick Star
million.
Wars now because we've
Yeah,
talked
that's
about it too
fair
much.
enough. Plus, we got a podcast for it coming up, so.
Okay, it says here with an estimated budget of 200 million, and then in brackets 423 million, including marketing, printing, advertising costs, and making and distributing of home videos.
400 million.
423.
It'll
To
make
be
it
exact.
I was
smell better.
rounding off.
Well, like when you think about it, that's compared to like fucking Marvel films like Avengers, Age of Ultron, even the Infinity War coming up. That's like 500
Wasn't
million.
Avengers like 250 mil? Not including
I think
marketing.
I think the first one was 250 mil,
Something like that.
not including
But, like,
marketing.
it made its
That's
fucking
still
money
crazy.
back.
Yeah,
That is
like-
still crazy coin on a movie. Like,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you think about it, it's a film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Avatar had a fucking astronomical budget as well.
Oh,
I think
fucking
that's had the
Avatar.
biggest budget.
Actually, I had this discussion the other day at work, and shout out to Clamps. Me and Clamps were talking about. I wonder what the highest grossing films are of all time, and I think it's Avatar's at the top. And then I was like, you know what?
I
what's-
think Avengers bumped it off.
No, it still was when we looked at it, and he's like, and I'm like, okay, now see if you can find somewhere that takes the budgets out of that, out of the profits that they make. Avatar was still like fucking 33 million above everything else.
Avatar's a weird one for me
Yeah.
because I watched that twice at the movies because I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I watched it 3
But-
times.
It came out on DVD. I didn't buy it.
yeah,
I have no interest in seeing it again.
yeah,
Yeah, I had
But
my
I
total
love-
fill of it.
But I
at the
loved
cinema.
it.
Yeah,
at the
so did
cinemas.
I. Yeah.
Like I watched it, thought this is amazing.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think I told.
I think you dragged me into it.
Was it you? Was it you?
You mean,
I might
you
have dragged
did.
someone into it.
You dragged-
Unless we
dragged-
went the first time. Because I remember talking to. Maybe I saw it 3 times then. Because I remember telling. Was my mum? Was my mum?
No,
with me?
you went with your mum after you went with me because I remember you dragged me to it because I was kind of
I
like
might have went 3 times then.
yeah,
Because I took my mum.
yeah,
And then I remember telling Chris about it as well, and I think I went with Chris
Yeah.
and his missus.
yeah, because I didn't have any real interest in it at all.
Yeah.
But I was interested to see because I think this was one of the very first 3D movies. if I'm right.
Yeah, I saw it. I think I saw it in
And-
3D a couple of times, and I saw it
Yeah,
once.
I heard a lot of buzz about James Cameron doing some weird stuff with cameras and CG and stuff like that.
Yeah.
3D camera. So I was like, oh, I'll check this out. So it was like, and look, in the cinema, I liked it.
Visually, it was a very, for lack of a better term, it was very pretty.
Yeah,
Visually, there was a lot of.
I think that's what it might be.
visual
It's
stimulation.
it's a big screen movie. It's not a small screen movie.
and that's what I think. That's why I think I haven't bothered
Yeah.
watching it.
Because like
now.
I saw it first time I saw it was in 2D. Then I was like, I wonder what this would be like in 3D because I tend to steer away from 3D. But I was really curious, so I was like, I'll go watch it in 3D, and then I watched it in 3D, which that's probably the only movie I've seen in 3D where I'm like they used it correctly. Like
In Avatar?
yeah,
yeah,
it actually had some sort of
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
And then I went and watched it in IMAX and fell asleep. Because let's not forget it's like a 3.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just thought it was. I remember watching it again on DVD and just being like, like I was surprised by this in the cinema. And then watching it, I'm like, this is just like Pocahontas.
It loses a lot of its charm.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the story's been under there.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about it. But,
Oh,
yeah.
Jake Sully.
I guess it's one of those things. I mean, look at computer games. How many different shooters are there out there? But people still play all of them.
Yeah.
I think there's some sort of form of that to maybe a movie. It's
There's
the
a lot
same
of fucking-
story but told a different way. And
Yeah.
for some reason, we enjoy
Well, stories.
watching it being told those different ways.
Stories, yeah. You're right. Stories can be told now in such varying mediums that it's dumbfounding.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you got little gifs on fucking social media that people can make. They're like 3-second things.
Yeah.
People put together 1-second videos. Like, it's all entertainment.
She's hilarious. Like this one's. I got done. I'll watch what happens when he breaks the glass, and it says GIF. So I don't know why I click on it and expect something new to happen.
Yeah.
And it's this dude like smashing his fucking security glass with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
And I must have watched it for about a good 6 or 7 seconds before I went, this is a GIF. You dickhead. But then I read comments, and like this guy's like, I'm ashamed. This is one of those things I have to admit, but I was watching this for 10 minutes. And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
Surely people don't do that. But they do.
Yeah. Here we go. Look, highest grossing films worldwide, movies worldwide. Avatar.
Out of the top 10,
Yeah.
5 of them came out this year.
Whoa.
Well, this is what I'm curious about though. Take the budgets out of those. Like, is that?
Man, I'm on Wikipedia. I'm not on fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not on an Excel spreadsheet or anything. I'm not gonna fucking bother doing that.
Well,
Hey, you're right though.
Score.
Fucking Avatar. Avatar's number 1. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Jurassic World is number 3. How the fuck did that
Dude,
happen?
Jurassic World broke fucking records.
That blows my mind. Because I thought it
But
was
you know what blows
pretty
my
average.
mind? Furious fucking 7 being 5. That beat Age of Ultron.
So Age of Ultron was shit.
Yeah, but like I just think to myself, like, really, Avengers, like a family
It's
movie.
because Paul Walker died.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And you got Harry Potter in there, Frozen, of course.
Fuck Frozen.
Apparently next year we've got 73 animated films coming up.
That's pretty good. I'm a big fan of animation. Bring it on.
Yeah, fucking
I
A.
like the animation these days for the adult factor. You've got the visual stimulants for the kids.
It's
but
been
all
like
the-
that for a while though, man.
It has.
Like
But if you look at the old Disney stuff.
Oh yeah,
It's
very
not like that.
very family friendly. Yeah.
It's not like that at all. But now they sort of like throw all these adult jokes in there.
Yeah, I mean, as far back
Kids
as
don't know how to get.
The Incredibles, like there was some pretty. I watched that recently actually, and there's like a lot of
I think I've seen that.
really.
That's amazing.
A great movie.
Yeah,
dude.
that's fucking excellent.
Yeah, there's a lot of adult jokes in there
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
not really subtle, but subtle enough, I guess.
To bring it back to Star Wars, the first movie we see on the highest grossing films of all time, the first Star Wars film we've seen is Episode 1.
Yeah,
At
that makes sense.
Number 20, which has grossed just over 1 billion.
Phantom Menace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was
because hype. That's
hype. It
Yeah.
was just like, oh my god.
A new Star Wars movie.
But you know-
it for like how long?
After
what was
15
it?
years or something.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, do you know what's just above that? Number 19? Jurassic Park.
That doesn't surprise me.
Well, I anticipate that this new Star Wars film is just
It's gonna break fucking
leave Avatar in the dust.
Oh, look, it's broke the $100 million
Yeah.
thing
Before
already,
it's
just
even
in
come out.
pre-sales, yeah,
Yeah.
before it's even come out.
So
Like, if this thing doesn't crack the fucking $2 billion
but even before we knew about sales, we were saying that this thing's just gonna, because the first previews we got of it were really good. Like it looked
the
good.
trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like this looks like it's gonna have traction.
It looks like
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only
I
thing
think-
I'm worried about, the only thing I'm really worried about, and I get worried about with a lot of films these days, is the acting. I just think
Even
that,
in the original trilogy, the acting wasn't
Yeah.
exactly fucking stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Darth
but
Vader
they
had the best.
No, but they had.
Nah, man,
they
Alec
had
Guinness,
something.
man. What are you on about?
They picked characters that had something about them. Even I don't know. There was just something
almost,
about all the characters that was.
Almost every character was your everyman sort of average Joe. All the good guys.
No, I'm just too comparative. I just look at the 1, 2, and 3. I just think, fucking hell, these guys are so dismal. But to the point where I think it affected Natalie Portman's performance. Like,
we've discussed this already, haven't we?
We have. Yeah. I think she's a great actress, but paired up with that douchebag, she struggled.
Yeah.
And I think it's because she had to work with him.
Do you think acting is subjected to the times though? Because like you think about the 70s.
Well, even talking about earlier cultural differences too.
Yeah, but like not even cultural differences. I mean,
but
just the times.
I do know what you're talking about. Because like you look at
times.
movies from like the 20s, the acting is very different.
Yeah, but like you look at the best actors from the 20s, and you look at them and you're like, yeah, like you can see why, because they're held up against their peers.
Yeah.
But they're held up to say like, fucking Johnny Depp, Denzel. It's like, yeah, these guys.
You know what? But,
might as well
but
walk
even
off the
then,
street.
some of those early films, like those,
What? You having a stroke?
Hey, my dear, they're all proper and.
That's just a different style of acting, though.
Different style of acting, but I still appreciate the performance. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm not trying to be some elitist
prick
connoisseur of acting, but I don't know. It's just I do get disappointed.
Fucking first world problems. I swear to God.
This really bothers me. I can't live my life.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Fucking the acting in Star Wars.
They need to fix it, or society's going down the tubes.
Oh fuck.
God damn.
A whole bigger signs, fix the acting.
No more Jar Jars.
No more Hayden Christensen. What is that?
Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
What has he done other than Star Wars? Because I remember he was in. Oh god, I can't remember the name of the movie.
I remember Life as a House.
Speaking of shit,
other than that, he just
apparently-
dropped off the face of
But
the
Life
earth.
as a House was a good movie.
I haven't seen
I
it.
don't think he was great in that either, but it was a good movie.
Speaking of shit movies, apparently Spectre's supposed to be fucking subpar.
Really?
Yeah,
I've heard
The car in it was great.
yeah. I've heard people say I went to go watch it for the fucking car and the car sucked.
Oh my god! Way to just absolutely kill it for me.
Oh no, but in saying that, the people that I talk to, look, I loved Skyfall. I'm not a Bond fan, but I love Skyfall.
Yeah.
I asked people if same people that were like fucking Spectre shit in my mouth. I asked them, did you like Skyfall? They're like, that fucking just shit in my mouth, just not as bad as Spectre. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna like Spectre then.
So I like Skyfall a lot.
I'd
just
watch.
because of Adele.
I'd watch Spectre for Christoph Waltz, to be honest. That's probably the only reason.
Yeah, that's when I seen the trailer and I was like, holy shit, because they have him cloaked in darkness.
Yeah.
But you
He
can
does
tell.
pop up. He actually does pop up in one of the trailers.
Yeah, but like it's not till like the last kind of 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah.
But you can tell it's him by the way he talks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's
Christoph
fucking
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
He was in Inglourious Bastards as the
I don't think
the
they've
bad guy.
seen Glorious Bastards.
You haven't seen Inglourious Bastards?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
No, you'd hate it. Never mind.
I think you'd like it.
Now that
it's
you've
too
seen
long for
I
me.
think it's got a little bit more humour.
No, I don't mind long movies.
Yeah, but imagine a 3.5 hour Tarantino movie.
Yeah, but see, that's...
You're not a fan of Tarantino as far as I can remember.
Have you watched the Django?
Django
Yeah, I watched Django.
Did you like it?
I didn't mind it.
Well, I think that's how he'd feel about Inglourious Bastards. I think he'd like Inglourious Bastards
See,
more
Django-
than he'd like... No, you know what, Dave? You're going to like it. You're
Django, I
going to
didn't finish and go, oh, fucking, that was the biggest waste of my life.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't
You walked out of it, you were like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Because the Inglourious Bastards... Because, like, Django Unchained is, like, it's pretty linear. Like, it's point A to point B. Inglourious Bastards is sort of broken up into
Inglourious
different
Bastards
acts.
is like a fucking novel. It's because
it's more like a play than anything.
And I think just the continuity-wise, like, it's kind of... the way a book is structured, and it's like, okay, well,
I mean,
focus
they even
on
do
this
it. They're
part.
like Act 1, whatever,
That's right.
Act 2,
Yeah,
bust.
they throw it in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Tarantino's signature for me. Pulp Fiction's like that. He plays with timeline.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I said Tarantino's signature, and I just said, the Batwing! Sorry, that's a
Do you reckon?
reference to
I
Wayne.
reckon.
I don't know, man. That's a tough call for
Maybe
me.
that's one we're just gonna have to bite the bullet and just be like, just watch it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we won't get 2 movies in that night.
All right, so
Watch Titanic straight after it.
Fuck! I hate that
Poke
movie.
my eyes out with a fucking white
I know what's gonna happen. The boat's gonna sink.
I don't think I've seen that movie since I was like 8.
Oh,
The boat sinks?
yeah. Spoilers.
Oh,
I haven't
fuck.
seen
It's
it.
alright, there's a sequel. I'm not kidding.
Is there really a sequel?
Really?
Titanic 2.
Yeah. And this-
Wow.
This time it's personal.
Look it up.
No.
This time it's they take torpedoes out to the
Torpedo flamethrowers.
It's
Son
the
of a
opposite of
bitch.
it's the opposite of speed. A bus hits an iceberg this time.
They make sure all the doors are twice the size of the boat. This time I'm not fucking sinking. Why are these doors so big? Did you see number 1, dickhead?
And yet they fucking don't have enough boats either. Again, because they got bigger doors. They couldn't fit the boats.
That reminds me, there was an episode of The Flash a couple of weeks ago with Professor Stein. He fucking said something that was a reference to the Titanic movie.
Look, Jack, I'm flying.
No, it was something else. I can't remember what it was. It just made me fucking laugh because he's in Titanic.
Is he?
Yeah.
Tom Cavanaugh?
No, not Tom Cavanaugh, Professor Stein.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he plays.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is he in season 1?
Don't.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Firestorm.
Oh, yeah.
The old guy that
the old
fuses with
dude.
Ronnie.
Oh, right.
He's in-
Stein. Yeah.
He's in Titanic. He plays the guy that designed the boat.
Yeah.
That
ringing.
really
Yeah.
amused me. I'm like, no one else will get this.
Oh,
Ringing
wow.
bell. But they do. It's funny how they do that. But there's like little.
Yeah,
Like I was just talking to Carl about the other day about how when Brandon Routh comes in, like when you first see him in the Flash and he's flying in the suit, they're like, is it a bird? It's a plane, and then he lands. It's like, oh my god, because I didn't know that was him. I haven't seen Arrow.
yeah.
So I was just like, after I saw who it was, oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fucking Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking, that brings me to the Legends of
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah.
Look,
I've seen Men of Steel die and Dark
That-
Knight's Fall. That fucking that's
I creamed a little bit. I was like, fuck yes.
bad. I'm just pumped for fucking Hawkgirl. I'm just glad to see a live action Hawkgirl.
I
And
fucking,
Hawkman, to be honest.
I lost my shit. I was watching it with Annalisa. That's fucking Hawkgirl.
I mean, it's not Sherry era, but I'll take her
Yeah.
to Hawkgirl.
And I was like, and then when fucking Cisco was like introduced himself, and I was like, I muttered all that shit. And then she's like, Kendra. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
F2, man.
Yeah.
Kind of spoilery though, that trailer, because Hawkman rocks up.
Yeah.
So obviously shit's not going to work out between Cisco and Kendra.
Yeah. Well, fucking, when the teasers popped up ages ago, Sarah was still dead. And
Yeah,
she
that's
popped
true.
up in it. I was like, oh, well,
But
she's
I
gonna
was
come
like,
back
yeah,
alive.
Lazarus Pit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
In a world now where the Lazarus pits are real, it's like, who's going to die and
Yeah.
stay dead?
I think Felicity says that at some point in Arrow season 4.
Yeah,
so
she-
nobody stays dead anymore, like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is kind of amusing.
I love her.
Which is fucking comic books in general, to be honest.
Oh, fuck, that's a podcast for
I was
another
very
time.
happy
isn't
when
it?
she turned up in the Flash. It's like, thank you.
Alright, so Oldboy. I'm back to Oldboy.
Yeah.
Thumbs down. Dave,
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Marsh.
2 thumbs up.
Favorite
obviously.
movie. Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Alright, so next week we have Davey Boy.
Yeah,
Cat-
Davey Boy's up
Catface.
again.
Oh yeah.
Kaka, have you picked one out?
Watching
Do you
the
know
Green
what
Mile?
I'm going
I have
at?
not picked
so
one
you
out,
got-
but I will pick one out.
There's
And
a-
this time I'll try not to make it.
No,
Yes.
you make it whatever you
shit.
want to make it. Just not Kroll. Or Kroll 2.
The crawling.
The Krolling, yeah.
Kroll.
Or the fucking remake of Kroll that we know exists now.
Yeah,
Well, it almost existed.
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Nah, I don't think it ever got
Yeah,
made.
it didn't.
I think there's still talks to try and get it made.
Oh,
But that, to me, that sounds like a Kickstarter
I
sort
don't
of
know,
thing.
yeah.
Like, let's get Kroll made. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Dave will be the only one doing it.
I've got $50 in my wallet. That'll buy someone lunch for a day.
It's the biggest thing. He gets an executive producer.
Oh, God.
All right. So, Dave, next week,
Yep.
and then me afterwards. Then
And then me.
and then I'd say we're up to Star Wars. By that point,
Yeah, probably.
How many weeks till Star Wars?
19 days. So,
So it's 2.5 weeks.
yeah,
I get a bye week.
yeah.
All right.
Oh, you do too. All right. So,
We'll see what happens.
I get an extra week to think about it. Sweet.
so until
Oh,
then.
no, I've got it. Never mind. I've got one already.
All right, guys. So then, until then,
What's it?
pull your finger out, Dave.
Pull your finger out. Alright, I will.